Wait, what is Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Grifting, disingenuous, manipulative elitist piece of shit.
So now just to tie a bow on this, I say to you, somewhere I think I read that the United States was a land where we have the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
Suppose no matter my chromosomes, today I feel 80% female, 20% male. I'm gonna put on makeup. I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow I might feel 80% male. I'll remove the makeup and I'll wear a muscle shirt. Why do you care?
Yeah.
What business is it of yours to require that I fulfill your inability to think of gender on a spectrum? And what I've found in the human mind is that we go out of our way to put things in categories, in bins, all right? Because that makes it easier for us. So that's why people come up to you and say, well, you a boy, are you a girl? Choose one. Which are you? I say, no, maybe I'm a little of both. Wait, maybe a little of both. No, you have to be one or the other. No, I will not be what you require just because you can't think on a spectrum. I'm going to be what I want to be. And we have known this as children. Every single class, there was the girl who was the we have words for them. Tomboy. There's the tomboy who wore boys' clothes, who got dirty with the boys. And she didn't have long hair. She had short hair. And even if she did have long hair, it was tied up in a bun so it didn't get in the way.
Stephen A's there the whole time?
Yeah,
Wait, so I got a quick question. When did Neil deGrasse Tyson become a fucking idiot?
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck is he talking about? Let me go first real quick. Be whatever you want to be, but like I can't be expected to know and properly gender you each day if it's going to be different and going to be a vacillating thing. If on you want to wear a muscle shirt and be this on Monday, then on Tuesday you want to do this, and I was just calling you this on. That's the hard part. Anyone be what you want to be. God bless, but
precisely. That was so
that was so stupid.
That was so disingenuous. It
has when did he become a fucking idiot? I thought he was a smart guy. Wasn't he a Harvard?
Nobody is telling you don't be what you want to be. That's not the argument. The argument is don't make us pay for gender reassignment surgeries in the military. Don't shove the down the kids' throats. Don't take a vulnerable kid in a government school and say, hey, you know why you're not fitting in, kid? It's because you're really a girl. Don't do that. Don't weaponize the system. It's not about Jethro and the boys can't handle the spectrum. These idiots that aren't in an Ivy League school can't think on a spectrum like us elites. Jerk off.
Yeah, what the fuck
It's a disingenuous argument you just made. You manipulative piece of shit. That's what you are. You're a manipulative piece of shit. Open invitation still, whenever you want. Manipulative fucking piece of shit. It's a disingenuous argument. Nobody cares.
Hey, what is Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Grifting, disingenuous, manipulative piece of shit. Nobody says don't put on a dress.
Hey, bro, he wrestled at Harvard. He might grip you up.
Anytime, open invitation. It's about the system. It's about weaponizing the system to promote your activism on vulnerable people. It's about taking people's hard-earned tax dollars and mutilating vulnerable people.
Yeah.
There's nobody that has a single issue with a crossdresser. There's nobody has an issue with guys wearing makeup.
Be what you want to be. Do what you want to do.
David Bowie, one of the best-selling artists of all time. Mrs. Doubtfire, everybody's favorite movie. Nobody gives a shit.
God bless.
Nobody
Maybe have a little
fucking
understanding
cares.
if someone misgendered you, if you're going to be one thing on Monday and a different thing on Tuesday.
Nobody cares.
To his point. Just to his point.
Be cool, honey bunny.
Be cool, baby.
Be cool, honey bunny.
That's wow, man. I remember listening. That's a real disappointment because I remember listening to him. I don't know what happened to him. I thought he was a smart guy.
That dude makes me feel like everything he's ever said about the universe.
Now you got everything
wrong.
right.
Now, reinvestigate black holes because everything
might have went to the moon.
You know what? Now I believe flat Earth. I'm a flat earther.
But it's also crazy too to say that, you know, if you're a woman, it has everything to do with how you're presenting on the outside. I must have been feeling 80% masculine and male when I came in today because I didn't put my makeup on. So
stop.
I'm really sorry, guys. And then somewhere in between, I decided I was going to be a woman today. So then I put my makeup on. So before I was really, you know, feeling like a man. But right now I'm confused because my hair is tied back. So I'm sending mixed messages. So understand if people are going to misgender me because, you know, my femininity and my womanhood completely relies on my hair being down and my makeup being done, and hopefully I'm in a dress.
And we're both straight white males who went to public school, so there's no way we could possibly understand
No.
Yeah.
what's happening.
Let me know
here.
if I need to talk a little slower.
The spectrum, yeah.
I don't know how or when I oppressed you, but I've been told I did, so
Okay, well,
I apologize.
apology not accepted. I'm sorry.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Jesus Christmas, man.
Yeah, it sucks when you see someone that used to like really just go
off the deep end.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's like sad.
I don't know. To me, I see that, and you know what I say, Mick? Good. Good. Because now everybody
There's
else.
a fallen idol.
Because now everybody else can see that these Harvard professors are pieces of shit. And they're not any better than anybody else.
Pieces of shits everywhere.
This false credentialism, this idea that, well, he's a professor at Harvard, so you should listen to him. No, he's an idiot. And worse than an idiot, he's a manipulator. He's not dumb. He's manipulative, which is even worse. That's a gaslighting, manipulative piece of who thought of a straw man and then fought that straw man.
What's his agenda?
He thought of a straw
question.
man and he beat the straw man to death. Like, oh, just because you can't handle on the spectrum that I feel like a woman today, and tomorrow I wear a muscle shirt like the man.
Does he have kids?
I don't know. I would assume so, but that's me making
Christian,
assumptions.
does Neil deGrasse
Christian,
Tyson have children?
Christian, when she asks questions,
The truth is, the unfortunate truth, and probably the biggest takeaway from that whole video is that is what college professors are like.
He has 2
today.
kids.
2 kids.
The overwhelming majority of college. Did you know in Harvard there are more?
Maybe. All right. Now let's.
Did you know in Harvard there are more
Yeah.
registered communists than registered Republicans on the faculty?
Oh, whoa.
On the faculty of Harvard
Registered
University,
as a communist?
there are more.
Yeah, can you register as a communist?
Yeah, it's Communist Party of the United States.
Really?
United States of America. Yeah, absolutely. It's still America.
See, you learn things here on Canceled Weekly.
So there are more registered communists than registered Republicans on the faculty of Harvard. Now, whether you like the
You think
Republican
maybe
Party or
he's
not, whether you
projecting-
like the Republican Party or
Oh,
not,
you're
it's
still going, my
50%
bad.
of the country. No, please go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, that's it. That's all I had to say.
All right. So maybe he's projecting. Maybe one of his kids
That's what I was thinking.
are like doing I'm this day, I'm this day, I'm this day.
Well, then I say, what the likelihood of that is? What is the likelihood that that's because they grew up around Harvard and Cambridge, where all this coming from? All this coming from Harvard, Berkeley, and a lot of their
Why?
funding comes from where?
Why?
Yeah, the Confucius School.
Critical theory is what they're using. Critical theory is the wedge they're using to put the divide.
What's the why?
What do you mean?
It
Why?
undermines democracy,
undermines it,
and then
yeah.
you can infiltrate and take over without violence, without a war.
Apply to the proletariat. It's the Bolshevik Revolution. It's the Mao's Cultural Revolution. If people want to check it out, Mao's Cultural Revolution, the Four Olds, even better. The Four Olds.
Yeah.
You know, when the Summer of Love happened, when they were tearing everything down mostly peacefully, what were they going after?
Because it's undermining our society.
That's right.
That's why.
Yeah, because think of the culture that we have, right? The culture that we have is built on disobedience. Our forefathers, the people that we're supposed to look up to, the people that formed this country, they were disobedient bastards.
To the crown, to England.
Yeah, how dare they? They were ingrateful plebs.
Yeah.
So now, instead of them being noble for freeing a continent from what was the globalist tyranny of the time, now we look at them and they say, fuck, man, these guys are pretty badass, man. These dudes are really noble dudes. They stood up for something. They risked everything. They stood up against the globalists and they won. And then after they won, they didn't even keep the whole damn thing for themselves. They gave it to the people.
Yeah.
What can we possibly? How can
George
we possibly?
Washington could have been king.
How could we
He was
possibly?
a reluctant president.
How do we make these people bad? How do we show these people that that's not that they shouldn't aspire to be that? They're slave owners. Boom. Everything they did is wrong. They were slave owners. There's no nuance. There's no context. You can't say, okay, that was bad, but they can't say you can't, put it in the parlance of the times. No, they were slave owners. They're racists. Therefore, the country they formed is racist. Therefore, this country's got to go away, and it's got to restart. We'll burn it to the ground, and we'll build a new country, pure, in our image. And that's the dream that they're selling. The dream that they're selling. Yeah, why would we even want this stupid country with idiot racist farmers? No, it should be us, the smart ones who got into Harvard. The elites, the chosen people. That's who should be running this place.